10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to episode 5 of Two Guys, One Gamepad. My name is Sig, and we have Roggle, with us tonight.
Starting off strong.
Yo, yeah, I told you I had an opening for us. Okay, so welcome back, everyone. Like I said at the top, it's episode 5. We've kind of covered everything, or not everything, a bunch of different subjects in 4 episodes alone. Tonight, we kind of had to change up our plans last minute. Had something set up, push it for another time. So we're going to see really what comes out of tonight's episode. I have something in store for Mr. Roggle over here that he does not know about at all. So we'll see how that goes. So I hope you enjoy the show, and let's get after it. Roggle, you have anything you want to start off with?
No,
Or
I want to know
intro?
what you got going on. Straight into your,
I-
know what grinds your gears.
Well, you want to play that? I will. I will fucking. I
No,
will
I think
go off.
we had that one a few episodes ago.
I always have something. It's fine. No, but it's funny though, because to kind of like piggyback off of episode 3, where we're talking about streaming and just like the unspoken rules. I was on TikTok today, and ran across somebody's video, and it's a fairly big streamer, I guess. I don't know who she is. I've never watched her, so it doesn't matter. But fairly big streamer. She's partner, and she kind of goes off on a tyrant about how you will. And I'm quoting her: "You will never be a successful streamer if you don't have a dominant and main game. Whether you like it or not, you need to play a game that has a huge community base around it, regardless of if you're good, you enjoy it, or it's even a game you like at all." And that kind of sent me off like down a whole giant fucking rabbit hole. And I think that was at like noon, maybe 11 o'clock. And I had 2 videos taken down because I was, quote, harassing and bullying her, even though I didn't tag her or like I had all her username info hidden so where people can't just find out who she was, and I still got it taken down because I went off and I was like, that's stupid, that's not true. And she's like, you can't be a variety streamer, it's not a case by case, you can't just play what you want, stream when you want, stream how you want, you have to follow this formula. If you don't follow it, you'll never be successful. Even though less than 1% of all Twitch affiliates ever make it to partner, and those who make it to partner, less than 1% actually have a reliable source of income to do streaming full time.
Mhm.
She's not one of them. So,
Yeah, with having, I mean, I understand the one game or your set games and stuff like that, but I don't watch a lot of streamers just because the game they're playing. It's the personality and everything else behind it.
and
Like I watch one that's, I mean, yeah, Tim and Tatman. I watch him a lot.
yeah,
Always have.
but he's fun to watch.
And
Like, it doesn't
he's
matter
fun to
what
watch.
game.
His
He's
personality, he
hilarious.
freaks out, he rages, he rage quits, he does everything. It's just, but he also engages a lot.
Yep.
As long as you're engaging and entertaining, that's where a lot of it comes from for me.
No,
But
but that's
I care less what game he plays.
that's the whole consensus around streaming though, is it doesn't matter what game you play, as long as you are engaging, you're reacting, you're showing something. And one of my videos that got taken down was literally saying just that, of it doesn't matter what game you play, but one, you should not be playing a game you don't enjoy playing. If you don't like playing Call of Duty, you don't like playing Fortnite, you don't like playing Apex, even though those communities have millions and millions of viewers watching at any one time, the chances of actually getting somebody in your lobby or in your viewership is going to be slim already. And then to play a game you don't like, it's instantly going to be apparent on your face and your demeanor. You're not going to care whether you win or lose, and you're just kind of like, I'm going to play this game.
Yeah, and then your engagement is down too because you're not enjoying what you're doing.
No.
But
And well,
you're at a whole different
yeah.
audience at that point too.
Yeah, and I mentioned, I was like, you're creating, even even if say you chose Call of Duty, because that's the biggest facade gaming out there right now for this,
Mhm.
is you play Call of Duty. Let's just take me for example, because we know I'm not a big fan of Call of Duty. I will play it. I enjoy it when I'm playing it with friends. But I'm not a big like. You won't just catch me go, oh my god, really? You play Call of Duty? It won't happen. But I create and start streaming. I stream nothing but Call of Duty. I don't care for the game, but the community that starts encompassing themselves around my channel is going to come because of Call of Duty, and they're going to essentially have that thought of he's a Call of Duty player, he's a Call of Duty streamer. So if for whatever reason I just say fuck it, I don't want to play Call of Duty anymore, and I drop it off to Destiny 2 or Among Us or whatever other game, that entire community is shot because you have dedicated yourself 100% to that game, and you didn't capture them with who you are. And like the analogy I made in the TikTok video was, streaming has become a form of entertainment, kind of like podcasts are. Is if the star of the show is not entertaining at all, if he or she doesn't care about the position or about what's going on, you're not going to tune in. Movies and TV series are like known for that. If take Morbius, I haven't seen it. I'm going to assume you haven't since you have kids, but it doesn't have great reviews, and the biggest thing you're seeing about it for negative reviews is Jared Leto is not portraying Morbius very well. So why see a movie if the star does not portray the role very well? Well, why tune into a stream if the streamer doesn't give a fuck about the stuff? So it's all in the same category nowadays. It's not even 2 years ago before COVID. It's you have to be entertaining. You have to capture with you, not the game.
Yeah, I agree. Just you can definitely broaden your horizons on different games. I strictly not strictly. I was 99% of the time I stream Call of Duty. I've done a few other games, but I think it's gonna change here soon. But that's typically what I do, and my audience or whatever is typically known for watching me with that game,
Yeah.
and that's what all I ever have. But like I said, I tried War Thunder, and I got a whole different audience in that one, and I think it was weird that some of my higher viewership, like one night for one,
Mm-hmm.
like the first or second time I did it, and it was completely different people engaging with them as
Absolutely.
the same way, and it was enjoyable at the same time because it's a game I never played, and doing that and interacting in that one was fun. But once I went back to Call of Duty, all those guys were gone.
Yeah, because you're not playing the game they care about. Like
Exactly.
it's the game helps lure them in
Mhm.
for your initial stream or your initial gameplay, because that's how it kind of was for me. Is I was playing Call of Duty very heavily back on, oh shoot, before Cold War even. What was it? So when it was World War II, when World War II came out, so 2017, when that game came out, I was still playing Call of Duty very heavily. Like
Mhm.
every night, I was streaming it every night, and I had a great community base upon that. And then I decided, it's actually around the same time I switched over to PC from console to PC at that point, and I switched up and literally got back into Destiny 2. Um, just kind of scrapped the characters I had on PlayStation, my D1 and D2 characters, and just kind of started all over. And the audience was just a huge shift. 1 second. But no, so like when I switched everything over, went to PC, and literally my first stream playing Destiny 2, I went from like 8 to 9 average viewers on Call of Duty World War II. Keep in mind, so not a great game. Um, but I switched over to Destiny 2, and we're talking like I was in high double digits, 40, 50 people watching me. Which one, if you go from like single digits to that high of a double digit, entertaining and interacting is just it's a whole different fucking ball game. Because it's no longer just, oh yeah, man, no, I see you, XYZ. No, you have a good point. Like it's oh my god, there's just chat, and you're like,
Mhm.
hold on, I definitely had that deer in the headlight look of just what the fuck, and it came more about like scrapping my stream essentially. I was just chatting with people. I didn't care what was going on, but the community stayed, and I went back literally the next night, played Call of Duty. None of them were there. None of them, and it had nothing to do with necessarily the game, because I had one come back like 2 or 3 days later. It was just they were working or whatever. But one guy came into a stream a couple days later when I was still playing Call of Duty, and he popped in and they're like, "Hey man, why aren't you playing Destiny 2?" Kind of just inquiring about it. I was like, "Oh well, I'm a variety streamer. Like I can't. I will burn myself out so quickly. And I've done it before when I focused so hard on like Destiny 2 a couple years ago. I was focused every day, 4 or 5 hours a day, streaming nothing but Destiny 2, and then just burnt out after 3, 4 months of grinding. And I didn't want to touch my computer. I didn't want to touch my PlayStation. I didn't want to touch X. Like I was just done. I had burnt
Yeah.
myself out from gaming. But um, as far as like viewership goes, they came back. Of course, when I was watching Destiny or playing Destiny 2, and then after seeing a few different streams of not just Destiny 2, but me playing a different game, they started hanging around. They're like, "Oh, okay, hey man, let's chat. How's your day?" And it's more about getting to know them. So like, I still can't agree wholeheartedly saying you should have a predominant game. It does make your life a lot easier if you do stick to just Call of Duty 60-70% of the time. Absolutely. But at the same time, you still need to introduce a different aspect of your stream, whether it's woodworking, grilling, smoking meat, a hobby elsewise, or just a whole different game. Do something like bring more into your community, especially if you're not utilizing social media more than just going live. So, and
Yeah,
let's
no,
put
that's true. 'Cause I don't know how I can get a hot tub down here. I don't think I can. I don't think I can do hot tub streams down here. I don't
uh,
think it'll work out.
it's just a kiddie pool. Come on, that's all a hot tub
But
stream is nowadays. Hot, warm water and then a kiddie pool.
yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I've been streaming for, I mean, since Call of Duty came out. That's typically what I've been doing. But yeah, trying to find different games that are enjoyable for me are almost difficult because I'm picky. I'm very picky
Yeah.
about a lot of the games. I don't have a lot of desire to play a lot of the new ones that are out. And I'm lucky that I haven't burnt myself out on Call of Duty and that I haven't really gotten upset with it. And I'm hoping that the new stuff that's coming out doesn't turn into
Oh,
a complete shit show because I know they just teased Godzilla.
Godzilla. Fucking, and that was something I wanted to talk about. So I'm so happy you. What the
And
fuck?
I know it's I don't even know what to think, to be honest. I mean, they've teased Godzilla. I mean, eventually maybe King Kong at some point, but hopefully it just stays on Caldera because that map sucks anyways. So
But why?
I have no
Why?
idea. I don't know. I
Like
don't understand the point of it.
this isn't freaking Fortnite,
Yep.
where it's literally a metaverse of just multiple universes combined together, and it
Mm.
actually works because they have the Rift. So it makes it very like you can connect other games into Fortnite by saying this Rift is pulling The Rock, this Rift is pulling Marvel,
Mm.
DC, Legos, whoever they want. You're talking about a military game, and now we're
Very
gonna bring in King
strict.
Kong and Godzilla, and I get it. Okay, technically, there was an expedition, not military base, but there was an expedition with ex-military members going to go find Godzilla or going to go find King Kong, blah blah blah. But that you're talking about like you are stretching so far. You would have an easier time of bringing like just Jurassic Park into the world and saying, okay,
Just wait.
makes sense.
But I mean, with Caldera, that whole map. I mean, the way that it's laid out, the hills, the mountains, the foliage, everything there. Being on an island, yes, it'll work. How well, who knows? But I don't know why Godzilla because the movie is not coming out. The next movie's not coming out for a while. I could see if it was coming out soon, but I don't even think it's.
Like
I
a
think it's still in
promo.
pre-production
I
for the
think
next
yeah.
King Kong Godzilla.
Yeah, I think they're
So
I don't think the script's even been written yet, so
No,
I don't
no,
think they're
I'm
in
not
any
so
form
sure
of
where it's at, but
yeah.
I mean, it seems like it's like they're reaching for something. But
I
I
think
mean,
they're
what they
reaching to
should do
try
is,
to beat Fortnite since Fortnite's
I
number
don't.
one again.
I mean, yeah, yeah, they can try it, but what's going to happen with this one is they're going to fall on their face like they did with the Krampus thing. The Krampus thing was just annoying. Krampus was insanely annoying about the entire map. If they want to do anything, bring zombies back because there's a lot more people that enjoyed the zombies aspect of like
There,
Halloween.
there's a whole freaking community. Like
Yes.
when Halloween kicked off with the zombies, Call
Hmm.
of Duty had one of the biggest uptick spikes that they've ever had through the year. Let alone bringing Warzone to that and brought the zombies in
Hmm.
that aspect. They like you're talking like astronomical numbers, quadruple digits of just skyrocket, and then when they dropped it off, you saw those numbers tank. Nobody cared
Year
anymore.
one, the 2020 zombie event they did, not last year's. Last year's was not as fun. We were more of a ghost. 2020, you were a zombie and
Yes.
came back.
Yeah.
Last year was okay, but it wasn't as enjoyable as the zombies that they had.
So, but 2021's Halloween special event
Hmm.
still had like I think close to 1,000% increase of players and returning players. So day after day returning, and then like 2020, of course, they had I think it was well over 12 or 1,300 when it was first announced. I don't know what the numbers are anymore, but Halloween, the moment they brought in anything like spooky, it
Hmm.
skyrocketed because there's a whole community one for zombies just in general. There's a whole community for Call of Duty zombies.
Hmm.
Like the amount of people who are still playing Cold War Zombie is ridiculous. It
Oh,
is
it's still
so
huge.
fucking ridiculous. Like I that's my favorite aspect of Call of Duty to this day still. I'm the special one that's like I'm gonna hop on and play zombies. Bro, play Warzone. Fuck you, man. Go
Zombies
watch
is okay.
somebody
I don't
else.
enjoy zombies like I used to.
Uh,
I don't know.
it's not the
Not as
same.
fun for me.
It's
No,
not the
it's
same.
not. It's not the same, but if those Halloween ones, I look forward to the Halloween ones. Like the
Yep.
past 2 years, even though last year wasn't as fun, I still played it. I still enjoyed it. The skins that they drop as well. The Scream character,
Mm-hmm.
Jigsaw,
Ghostface. So,
Leatherface. Yeah, I mean, just those ones. Those were fun. I mean, in the little skins that they drop as well. I mean, they had John McClane from Die Hard. They had
yep.
Rambo. I mean, they're dropping these skins, and they just had Attack from Titan. A
Yeah.
couple of them that they dropped as well. I mean, the skins that they're adding in is cool because it gives kind of a different other. I mean,
It,
people a
it
different variety to choose from.
it's like a break. It's literally like just a
Yeah.
small little break of
Mhm.
the usualness to just take a step back and be like, okay, let's take a break from this shitty war zone. Here's a special edition.
Yeah, but I can only imagine what the meeting was like at Activision. They sat around a table, and some dipshit in the corner is like, you know what we need? Giant ass lizard. Let's bring Godzilla in.
I'm sure it probably went more along the lines of, look, I hear me out. I know we're still dealing with all the allegations right now, okay? But how about this? Just hear me out, okay? Okay. We've all seen Godzilla, right? Okay, but what if we brought Godzilla into the game? Nobody will remember what's going on, and maybe we can connect it somehow. And the fucking CEO or whoever was like, damn it, that's a good idea.
Sounds
Start
good.
it.
Now get rid of all the vehicles.
Even though there's somebody that's like, is there a Godzilla coming out? Is there a new movie? TV show? Comic book? What
Anything?
like do we have anything to like possibly do a cross promo? Why are we doing this? Well,
Yeah, no, it's
you see Fortnite, they don't have a build mode anymore, so yeah, you can they're killing us. But they have wolves and pigs and giant raptors and tigers and dinosaurs and you know, I think we need to get to Godzilla before they do because they won't copy us.
but I don't know how it's going to work when you have a gigantic ass lizard that can literally walk across the map in like 10 steps.
But so here's the thing, like with all the like micro bosses inside like Fortnite, for example, you can defeat these other bosses, get skins, get avatars, get really good end game loot for that round. So it all makes sense. Like you can go kill this giant T-Rex if there's enough of you, and there'll be an awesome like epic gear that drops, and you can use it in all the other matches, or you make it an awesome epic weapon to pick up and start killing people with. It makes sense, but you're talking about adding an element to a game that there is no established element already like that. So they don't even have fucking wolves in the game to come after you. Like at least introduce other animals first to come kill you, and then be like, all right, you ready? We went from pig to wolf. Okay, wolf to giant fucking bird that's gonna kill you. All right. Now we all know birds evolved from reptiles. So Godzilla.
Yeah, that works. I mean, with
Better than
the
just saying here's
Godzilla,
Godzilla.
only thing I can see I would be okay with would Godzilla's there. King Kong comes in, either one destroy Caldera altogether and we get a brand new map. Cool, great, awesome. Or they get in a huge fight and it levels are kind of knocks a lot of the map down,
Mm-hmm.
where it kills a lot of the foliage, a lot of everything, and creates more of a underworld style look to it, like the King Kong underworlds or Middle Earth, whatever it was, I think. But I
Oh, so
don't want a futuristic game to happen, and I have a bad feeling that's where it's going, and that will be probably the end of me playing Warzone.
so if they introduce Godzilla, here's my opinion on it. If they introduce it, I think this would be the only real way I could personally see it being done. Like using the word properly is not correct, but to
Something
bring
proper about
no
Warzone.
no to bring Godzilla in, I think it would have to be almost like a kill streak. That, or not a kill streak, yeah, a kill streak, a package
Yeah.
of some sort where you call in and Godzilla just kind of stomps across this whole area, or you see Godzilla rise out of the ocean from Caldera and just breathe fire down a strip or a wave of it, whatever. Cool, okay, he's in it, but he's not a key feature. He's a kill streak for a special mode. Cool, whatever. But that's the only way I think it would make any type of logic.
I mean, as long as they don't touch Rebirth Island, it's fine. Leave it all in Caldera.
I think they probably will touch Rebirth.
Don't
I
want them to.
well,
If
I
they
don't,
put like the little
I don't,
Godzillas from the Matthew Broderick one, look like little raptors running around. If they put those in there, cool. Introduce that way. I
no,
can run around and shoot little raptor looking Godzillas. Great.
no, no,
That's what they were. They were miniature raptors,
no. I'm just saying no. Don't do
gigantic
that.
heads.
I'm just saying no. Don't do that. I'm not saying no. Like that's stupid. I'm just saying no. Don't do that. That's
No, just leave Rebirth alone.
just
That is honestly their best map right now.
leave Call of Duty alone. Don't be bringing these fucking animals in unless you're gonna do it
Yeah.
properly. Like even Fortnite didn't have animals the entire time. They slowly introduced them as an
They
AI
always had
character.
a llama.
Doesn't fucking count, okay?
It's an
Doesn't
animal.
it's a pinata, okay? It's not even a
But
fucking animal. It's a pinata.
I think Fortnite's already had Predator in it.
Mhm.
I believe.
But again,
Which
original did not. Predator was a seasonal thing.
okay, and that was one I wish that if they want to do in Warzone, Predator would have been great because Caldera. That's exactly how
That
I
would have
see. I
made
mean,
sense.
it's definitely not heavily wooded like the first one, but
But that would have made
would have
sense
worked
because
there.
I know Rambo is not in the same universe, but Sylvester Stallone played Rambo and also played in Predator. So I'm just saying it would have been easier connection to bring Predator back or Predator into the universe on a Halloween special and say, look,
Yeah.
he's here. And then that actually, I would love for that one to be a kill streak. I think that'd be fucking amazing to like launch a Predator, not like the drone, but the actual Predator guy, and just fucking have him randomly not only target them so where you can see them like a UAV, but also just like pick them off if they're too far away. If they get too close to you, you just see pew, triple dots.
That's
Like that would be awesome. Like to me,
yeah.
that would be so cool. I would play hardcore at that point to get to it, but like
I mean, Predator is just one of those characters that you do a lot of stuff with in that map. But no, they just bring in some gigantic ass lizard that's gonna stomp across the map. or something. I don't know.
Makes no sense. Makes
I
no
don't know what
sense.
he's gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna bring him strapped onto a boat and have him sit on the side and then randomly
No,
wake up
no,
and
he's
do
gonna
his
be
thing.
traveling. He's gonna be like the zombies. They just fucking traveled underneath the waters. Doesn't make
And I
sense.
think I don't know the zombie part that they had in Verdansk was
It
fun
works.
because
It works.
you could go. You didn't have to get chased by him everywhere. It was just at certain parts of the map. You'd have to go, and it was for kill streaks or for
Hmm.
money, stuff like that. You didn't have to go do that. It got crazy when you went and did it because there was a lot of people trying to do it at the same time. So you're fighting zombies and the other people trying to do
Oh yeah,
the.
you got third party so much
Oh yeah,
during that. It
but it
like
was fun. And I
that's not the
think
word I would use. I had a lot
it
of
was,
rage. I
but,
enjoyed it when
but
I
you
was
kept going
third
back to
party.
do it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I was like, God, fuck this game, fuck you. I'm done.
Yeah.
Walked away. Okay, I'm back. I'm cool down. I had a sandwich, whatever. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, and it seems like a lot of the trailers that they're putting out, you always hear the zombie sounds, zombie noises, zombie music at some point in them.
Hmm.
Especially when
Yeah,
the last trailer, gas that was coming out when they ran out of the building, you heard the zombie sounds.
yeah.
When it was
The
going, I was like, okay, so zombies is coming again. Cool, I can handle that. I don't want all this
but
science
but
fiction stuff brought into it.
but again, it makes sense. It's not a far stretch. Zombies have been a part of Call of Duty literally since 2008. So we're talking 13 years. They have been a part of Call of Duty, and it all came back from a Nazi science experiment of World War II, and it got out of control. There's like an actual whole lore and lineage, and it makes sense. They're scientific about it. Cool. There's no way to bring a giant fucking lizard in. There's no connection. He's not even
Uh,
American. Like
it'll be
that should
interesting to
okay.
see what they
That
do.
shouldn't matter. Okay, don't take that out of context. That shouldn't matter. But Call of Duty started out as an American. Just saying. Play the
Well, if
original
it,
one.
with with how they do it will be interesting to see. I don't know exactly how it's going to run, but it's coming
Shittily,
apparently.
shittily. That's how it's
So
gonna run.
well, we'll see. Hopefully not,
And
but
you'll
who
play
knows?
you'll play it and you'll bitch
I'll
about it. You'll
play
play
it.
it and you'll bitch
I
about it.
will. Just
And we'll
wait for the
have
podcast
yeah,
of it. I will. We'll talk about what grinds my gears about Warzone.
yeah. I'm like, well, I'm stepping away. I'm gonna mute myself, everyone. Click. Here's Roggle. You're just gonna see
No,
me
it's fun.
sitting back on the
And
video. No, no,
that's just
I know.
that's the game that I play, and that's the one that I guess that's the hill I'll die on with that game because I've played it
Really?
since.
That's the game
I
you're gonna
think
die on?
I think so. I think it
Not,
is.
not four little Ninja Turtles.
We won't talk about those guys right now. That's that almost killed my gaming. At
It's coming
some
back.
point in my life, it was.
Coming back. We know this. We looked at it
I
last
know, and
time.
I'm actually excited about it just because all the different games are gonna be on it, and I will
You're
be getting it.
you're excited for all of it, but one game in that collection, and then you're gonna be like, I'm not playing that one game. Fuck that game.
That'll be the first one I play.
Want
Oh
my
shit,
money
that'll be the
back.
first one I play. The very first one. That's the one I'll play
Want my
because
money
I want
back.
the
Want it all
nostalgia of it,
back.
and then I'm gonna snap it in half
Except you'll
by
have
saying that
you'll have the digital
it's gonna be my
version.
controller. I'm
Yeah.
gonna snap it in half. I can't grab the game and snap it.
You're just
But
gonna be playing on stream. Just... Well, my stream is over, everyone.
good night.
Have a good one. I'll see you in, I don't know, whenever I get paid enough to buy another controller. Bye.
Next stream is gonna be donate for me to buy a new controller. No, I can't do that. That game's gonna drive me nuts. But I'll play it. I'm excited about it coming out at some point later on this year or early next year.
Yeah.
I don't think they know when it's dropping. They said December, but
It was holiday.
it's not a hard
Anytime-
date.
December 31st, 2022, which is the TBA. Any
Yeah.
game that's announced after December 20th is all fake. It's not coming out this year. It's holiday timeline is what it's registered as. So, yeah. However,
We'll see.
well, I mean, I'm excited for it. I not just the game, but I'm excited that we're finally remastering these old games because there's such a huge community, and of course, we're the age gap for that community, where all of us are buying these games because it's nostalgic, but at the same time, we're now introducing our children to it in a whole different generation, and they'll never truly know the frustration of, you can't really just pause and leave. You have to like beat the damn level, or you ain't playing this level again until you reach it up again. So,
Yep.
but I, since we small little tangent, but since we're talking about Call of Duty, I want to do my little special thing. Okay, I want to test your knowledge.
Oh,
So
fuck.
again,
All right.
yeah. But hey, it's
See,
okay. If you lose, you don't have to like do anything. Originally, I was like, I'll make him take a shot for every answer he gets wrong, and I'll take a shot for every answer he gets right. And then I remember I'm gonna watch Spider-Way No Way Home.
Way
The
home.
third, yeah, because I got that on Redbox. So I decided against the drinking that heavily because I want to know what's going on in the movie tonight after this. So maybe next time. But so this is a two-part. Okay, I'm going to start off with Call of Duty questions, and then I want to see just game knowledge-wise because we're both fairly old as far as like gaming perception-wise. We've been around
All
for a
right.
while, so
I'm not gonna get any of these right.
we'll see. We'll see. So what month and year, or just year? I don't care which one. If you can give me the month, even better. But just know October and November are always the 2 months. Um, yeah, fuck it, whatever. Just give me the year. I just gave away all the months.
No, you didn't.
Oh my god. You're right.
October.
There's
I
only
mean,
one
no,
that's
November.
not. There's only one that's not October or November. But, anyways, what was the original release year of the original Call of Duty?
2002.
Very close. Very close. 2003.
What was the name of that one?
Call of Duty.
You just called it because that
Just
was
Call of Duty. So
another.
it was technically released, and this is kind of the interesting thing I found off of it. It was technically released for computer first, and then console. But 2003. So I kind of gave this away earlier, so let's see if you were paying attention.
October.
Well, yeah, that was actually October 2003.
That's
This is a different one. Okay, I promise, there's only one, two, three, four. Four Call of Duty questions. You just need to know when they get released. That's it. You should have pretty good odds. Your guessing so far is kind of spot on. What about World at War? Call of Duty, World
cares?
at War. Shut the fuck up. That's like one of the best ones out there, and they introduce zombies. Which is why I say you should know this because I've already given the answer away.
Oh, it's not fun.
It was too
World
fun.
at War was. I mean, it was decent.
This one gets mixed up with a different game, so just
9.
ooh, really close. Oh wait, 2008. 2009 was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Okay.
So it came out just
2008. I didn't have. Okay, because I'm trying to think because didn't have any. We were playing Halo at that time.
these all go in chronological order, so just kind of FYI.
Okay.
I'm not skipping around like 20 years or 5, 10 years in the future. They're all going in order. So what about the original Call of Duty Black Ops?
Black Ops would have been 2000 and
You're half right.
original Black Ops 2010.
2010?
Oh,
That's your answer?
hold on. 2000. 2010.
Yes, you're right. November
Okay.
2010. Black Ops. And this is like when we're introduced to a whole different side of Call of Duty.
Yeah, because that's we played that. We played that a lot in Afghanistan.
Yeah. So Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops, the original, are up there along with World at War. I've been like the top 5 games for the franchise. So this is the most controversial Call of Duty. You either absolutely think this is the best Call of Duty, or you think it's complete just hot shit on a sidewalk in Arizona summer.
Infinity War.
No, Ghost.
Game. Oh, what? How's that? I don't see that. true at all.
Go read.
Ghost was
Literally, go look up all the reviews. There's two sides. That's it. There is literally no middle ground. It's either awesome, amazing gameplay, or it's shit. And the people who say it was shit tend to like the other series like Advanced Warfare, Infinity War, Black Ops 4, Blackout. So there's like it's
Okay.
it literally split the community very hard.
you have your
Except for Ghost.
techie style. I want to fly around with a grappling hook strapped to my butthole and do my own thing. But Ghost, I don't know. Ghost is my favorite character, and having that one was awesome. The campaign on it was great too.
Oh, it was phenomenal.
Um,
That,
that
again,
was
we liked the game though. That's the difference. We liked the game.
that 13.
Yes, 2013. Okay. So you're 2 for 4. So you're 50%. What the fuck was I trying to say? 50-50. Whatever. You're half right. All right. I'll release all the Call of Duties in order after this one. When did Warzone come out? This is the only one that did not debut in October or November.
March 10th, 2020.
Yes.
I only know that because I looked it up earlier. It's literally sitting on my screen right now.
You bastard.
I didn't think you were going to ask that one, but yeah, I literally have it on my screen right now.
All right, when did Blackout come out then?
Blackout?
Yes. It was their first attempt at... It was their first pre-Warzone attempt. They came out with Black Ops 4.
Blackout 4? 18?
Yeah. Okay. So you got most of them right. So the order is Call of Duty, the original Call of Duty, came out in 2003, then Call of Duty 2 in 2005, Call of Duty 3 in 2006. The original Modern Warfare, which the majority of the community absolutely loves. It's where they started to actually build a lot of their stronghold and where you truly saw that Halo versus Call of Duty division come in. Came out in 2007, World at War 2008, Modern Warfare 2, which is deemed like, I want to say it's like number 1 or number 2 of the best franchise. 2009, Black Ops in 2010, Modern Warfare 3 in 2011, Black Ops 2 2012, the last good Black Ops series. Ghost came out in 2013, Advanced Warfare 2014, Black Ops 3 2015, Infinity Warfare 16, World War 2 2017, Black Ops 4, as we said earlier, 18. Then Call of Duty Mobile came out in 2019 alongside of the overall of Modern Warfare in 2019. Warzone, Black Ops, Cold War in 2020, and then Vanguard, of course, last year. So the kind of the consensus I picked up from this, like literally for the last probably week, I was looking into all of this and see what people were ranking. Advanced Warfare is when you start, statistically speaking, is when you start seeing a huge dip in their trend of being very successful and having lots of community involvement. Advanced Warfare is when you started to see the dip of hardcore Call of Duty originalists stepped away from it because it's where they introduced the specialists, which I didn't mind because you had the trap mine guy, and that was amazing. If you played him, if you played against him, you fucking hated him because he could spin 10 traps all over the place and you step on it, you were dead. But that was deemed like the division of the last decade of you either liked it or you hated it and you didn't continue on. But I honestly would have to agree that Advanced Warfare is probably the last decent game inside the franchise. Black Ops 3 was trash. Infinity Warfare is trash. World War 2 wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. Blackout was a joke. So
Yeah, that one had horrible cutscenes, and you had to really crawl walk, listen to somebody talk.
Yep.
Everything else, and it's like it just drug on forever. The cutscenes were horrific. It was so long. I love the campaigns that they always have, but man, those cutscenes were getting. It was like watching a movie. So many cutscenes.
The last true like full length campaign was Advanced Warfare. True full length. The rest of them they either introduced like a micro story like they did in World War II. It wasn't full length. It was just a few hours. But like I think Ghost was probably the last amazing campaign because it dragged on in a good manner speaking, but
Mhm.
it gave you such a more in-depth look of not only who Ghost was and is, but also who the division of Ghost is.
Yeah.
And uh, that tanked in reviews so bad that they scrapped ever making a sequel to Ghost. So we'll see what Microsoft does. I hope we get a Ghost 2 or a sequel to it, but at the same time, I don't want them to touch it because it's good. Don't fuck with it. Leave it alone type deal.
Until the next season, later on this year for Warzone, they're gonna reintroduce Ghost.
That's fine.
Every,
I'm talking
everything
about a
that I've talked
standalone
about.
game.
Yeah.
I'm,
Oh no, yeah. I mean the standalone game. If they wanted to do another one,
they gotta be careful with
maybe.
it. They gotta be
But
careful
I
with it.
mean, I really enjoyed Ghost. I love the character. That's the only character I ever play with when I play.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of their skins. I don't even touch them. Ghost is all I've ever played with throughout the entire time I played. Um, yeah, if they wanted to do it, I mean, definitely give it a shot, I guess, but don't ruin it.
Yeah. I mean,
But throw Godzilla in there with it or whatever, I guess.
you know, if they brought Godzilla, okay, if they brought Godzilla in, no, because I was just thinking this is my ADHD riddle brain. Ghost would actually make the perfect sense to bring him in because he's ex-military at this point, and he can go on an expedition, and he could have gone to, you know, to Japan or China or whatever, Southeast Asia, discovered, ran across King Godzilla, or even better yet, be a part of the expedition that went to King Kong and actually saw the two start fighting. Be like, look, we discovered this giant lizard, this giant ape. Cool. We have a micro half-ass story put together.
Mm.
Versus, ta-da! Here's Godzilla. No, we don't have a rift. No,
Oh,
we don't have a time
just
portal.
curious.
He's just,
Nothing. Just
poof!
randomly
There he
shows up.
is.
'Cause there's no build up, nothing. It just randomly just pops up. But I don't know. The the Warzone Call of Duty community of everything, the way that the games have gone, obviously there's a big wave.
Uh-huh.
Great, horrible, great, horrible, great, horrible. And you need to stay away from, in my opinion, stay away from World War II, World War style old school
Yeah.
games because the weapons don't
They don't translate. They don't
don't
translate well.
no, they can't you can't use them along with other ARs they're using now and everything else. It just doesn't work.
No.
And
Like
they did some upgrades on a lot of them, and it did work for some, but
it
the
would
guns for the most part were horrible.
to do a playlist style, fine. Bring World War II back that way or World War One,
Hmm?
whatever. But it needs to
Yeah.
be a dedicated play style where you cannot bring in, oh, I don't know, an AK-47
Hmm?
into World War II. You're outmanned or outgunned at that point. It's not gonna work. Doesn't matter fucking what you have. This AK is gonna
Yeah.
kick everything. But
They had the only the Vanguard map where all you could use is the
yeah,
weapons from Vanguard.
but again,
And
makes sense. It worked. Wasn't great, but
no,
it worked.
it wasn't great. It sucked.
The whole
So
damn game sucks.
it does. I didn't even get. That's why I didn't get.
It was
Looking
ten
forward to.
dollars. Leave me alone. It was $10.
I still didn't get it.
It
The
was
next one
worth.
should be good. They're gonna bring back Modern Warfare, which is gonna
No,
bring back
no, don't
Ghost
do
and
it.
everything
No,
else too. So
no.
it's gonna get better
I think
to get away from
I
World
think
War
they're
II.
no. Look, I love the old school World War games. I really do. Doesn't matter if it's Call of Duty. I love them because I love World War II. I studied it a lot. I still do. I research a lot about it. Um, but there's a game for it, and Warzone layout battle royales do not work for that. That's not how it
No,
works. It needs to be like, and I think you would love this because you like campaigns. If they brought back a World War campaign, it needs to be just that, a campaign, a standalone game. Sure, you can have multiplayer, whatever. You can have zombies, cool, but it needs to be so heavily focused on the storytelling of a World War II event, whether it's the siege, D-Day, you know the Nazi castle up in Norway area, like do something like that where it's so heavily on the campaign and your campaign's actually like 20, 30 hours long and
hmm?
reintroduce campaigns because I think they would see such a huge spike in followership again in the community to bring back a campaign game versus here's a story. It's
Yeah,
okay, but
I
6 hours long, done. What?
yeah, I don't
That's
know.
what the last one was.
There's some that it was what was it? It was in 2010 or 2011, but they had some games they had that came out that were not Call of Duty, but they were
Medal of Honor.
what's that?
Medal of Honor.
Yes, Medal of Honor. That was a couple. One of them started out in Afghanistan. I can't remember exactly which one it was.
The one that was
The
released in like
campaigns on
2000.
those were great.
That was released in like 2010 or 11, I
Should have
believe,
been it should have been 10 or 11,
because it was a
but
huge controversy because they had ISIS in it, and you were able to play as ISIS. So, or Al Qaeda,
yeah,
sorry, not ISIS, Al Qaeda.
yeah.
So it was
So
banned on all military establishments.
trying to play, and that game was awesome. The campaign was
Oh,
great in that
that was
game.
phenomenal. That was
Everything about it
phenomenal.
was fun. And that one, and there was another one too, and I can't remember what it was, but there's Medal of Honor. I haven't.
Battlefield
I
1942.
don't touch Battlefield. I can't even enjoy that game at
Well,
all.
okay, ignore the most recent one that came out, but Battlefield
Didn't even play it.
trumps. No, don't worry, it's free. But that's
It
how
should-
bad it is. It failed so bad within the first month. They made it free by the end of the first quarter. And they're not refunding anybody's money last I saw. Whatever.
Yep.
But I
There's
don't know,
petitions too, but no, they're not doing it.
but like I've always preferred Battlefield over Call of Duty because of the realisticness of shooting. If I shot straight at you, your bullet's not gonna hit me in the head. It's gonna hit you maybe the crotch, maybe the feet. You need to aim up a little. Like there had true control. Whereas Call of Duty, you can be 200, 300 meters away from someone and literally no scope drop shot them, and you're like, what the fuck?
It's
That's
just called skill.
no, it's not. No, shut the fuck up.
That's what we in the biz called skill. That's
Shut
what it
shut
is.
the fuck up. Done with you. Shut up. We're done. End of the episode. Fuck Roggle.
So, but I mean, Battlefield, yeah, they definitely had a realness to it, and I couldn't enjoy it. I don't know if it was just because the gameplay was
It
so
was so different.
trying to make it too realistic.
But
Probably like
I mean,
Tarkov. Tarkov is now.
yeah, I will give you that.
That's I honestly I haven't played it, but I've seen a lot. I watch it quite a bit actually.
But you can't just drop into Tarkov. Okay, that's the difference.
No, you
Tarkov,
can't.
like you are going to just be so mentally and emotionally abused by that game. And you had to, what was it? Somebody, because I have a buddy who streams it. That's all he streams is Tarkov,
Mhm.
and he literally was probably, was it 6 7 days into his week-long stream, and he was finally getting a kill. Finally, because he would just get snuck up on, or he'd get killed by somebody who's playing this game for weeks, months, or the entire time. Like it's just one of those, like it's meant to be for a true avid, dedicated gamer of the game. You cannot
Yes.
just pop into the game like you can Call of Duty or Warzone
Yeah.
and pick it up really quick. No, it's you have to understand the mechanics, the structure, the map itself. You have to know way too much to just drop into it. But
Load out your everything like that. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
one cool aspect of it though is their VoIP that they have
Mhm.
is to be able to talk to just random people around you.
Yeah.
Trying to bring that into Warzone though, I don't think you could do it because you would have way too much toxicity brought into it. Way too much.
They
And
couldn't.
I don't
they-
think you could do it anyways.
No, it'd be like in order for it to happen, you have to disable crossplay because that's the only way. Because like you and I still even have issues when we're playing. I'm on PC and you're on PlayStation or Xbox, whatever shit you're on now, and our voice chat is not clear, and it's very very obvious even in your streams or the recordings I have where I will clearly be speaking on like my recording, and there's nothing, and you see my little icon go off. You can see your icon go off, but there's no sound, and it's just there's too much static would be the best way to put it without being very technical. Just there's too much of an issue right there. And I personally think while crossplay is phenomenal, it's not designed at its peak performance when you introduce PC. Console to console, fine. Xbox to PC or PlayStation, fine. But the moment you bring in a PC, it does not work properly because it's a whole different calibration of audio from a PC to a console. The technology is just greater and the audio equipment has a wider range, whereas PlayStation and Xbox, I believe, caps out at like 144 hertz or 200 something hertz, whereas a PC, mine caps out at 700 plus hertz. So I can make my audio range very wide to encompass whatever I need to. And a console has a very small window, so it doesn't work. I can't control it.
I mean, looking at where it's at now, though, I mean, the fact that you're able to even do it now is great, and it'll definitely improve in the future. I don't think VoIP will work on Warzone. There's too many people in a small area,
Well,
so it wouldn't work.
Was it PlayStation? Was it Xbox? I feel like it was Xbox since
Probably
Phil
PlayStation
Spencer.
doesn't do anything.
I feel like I read it about PlayStation's a problem. Xbox doesn't sound right, but it's just Phil Spencer does such a fucking amazing job. So it sounds like something he would do. But I'm pretty sure it's PlayStation that said they're trying to bring the Discord aspect of it to like actually allow Discord itself to be on PlayStation, so where they can do VoIP type interactions or interface. But
Should be on there now.
I don't.
It should.
I don't play
Last I
PlayStation.
heard, it was
I don't play PlayStation anymore. It's a glorified Roku stick for me.
pretty much. No, yeah, it should be added on there now.
Right.
It was I think it was a month or two ago. I think it got added.
But the whole point of it, though, was for like them to be able to do VoIP specialty, and you still can't because again, Discord is designed for PC. That's what it was developed on. That's what its target audience is. It's not developed even for mobile aspects of if you and I were to be talking on a cell phone and my computer or vice versa, your audio would sound significantly worse if I played it back because my computer is doing all of the repairing of it to boost you up or boost mine down and try to find the target, and it doesn't work cross. It works very well console to console, PC to PC, mobile to mobile. So that's why it works so well. When you introduce another factor, it starts going all over the fucking world. So not to mention all the world.
It'll get there. It'll take a while. I mean, I can't even get a PlayStation 5 right now.
We will be retired or not retired. We will be in the retirement home when it comes to be.
But when I'm able to get a PlayStation 5, probably.
If
I don't make the jump to PC.
Just make the jump. It's so worth it.
I'm debating. I still haven't done it yet. I'm not.
It's an investment.
Sure.
That's the thing. You can't just.
That's the thing, though. It's an investment, but also you don't have to worry about buying another one. Granted, yes, eventually maybe you'll have to, but like a console. Consoles obviously they upgrade
every 6 or 7 years.
Yeah, exactly. But with a PC, I mean, you can upgrade the parts or like that. Eventually, you're going to upgrade the entire PC, whatnot as well.
I mean, I can't argue that because I built my PC, and the only thing that's original in my PC is the case. I have a new motherboard, new CPU, GPU, RAM. Okay, one of my hard drives is original. It's about to be replaced though because it's a hard disk versus SSD. Regardless, that's the only originality that I have is my case. Everything else I've gutted over 6 years. So, but again, my line of work, I need certain better parts. So like my graphics card just got replaced. I'm a graphic designer. I render a lot of videos, of course, for this podcast and my business. So I can't work off of a 8-year-old GPU like I was. I had to upgrade. My power supply went out a couple years ago.
And you can't even build a PC now.
It's not worth
the price you could back then. No, you buy pre-made and then upgrade slowly through that.
And let's just go down that rabbit hole because like that's probably one of my biggest pet peeves because I do run a computer shop. I do custom build, and
Mhm.
I met the nationwide average of about 7.5 to 8.5% profit margin on it, because realistically there is no margin. Even 4 years ago, there was barely any margin for a custom build versus a pre-built. You saved a little bit money, and you could save a lot if you were willing to do sketchy parts.
Yeah.
And that means you're not going on Newegg, you're not going on Amazon, you're not going to Best Buy, you're going to like Tiger Direct that's getting it from some small village on the southeast countryside of Soho. Like it's
Mhm.
just, you don't know who's doing it or who, but it's built. You can't read it. There's no warranty on it. It may work for a day or two, but the thing is, like, there's so many people, me included, for a time anyways. There's so many people still to this day who are like, no, always build your computer. Never do custom or never do pre-built. Pre-built is a waste of money. You will spend exponentially. It's always the word that's being thrown around. You will always spend exponentially more on a pre-built than you will a custom.
Mhm.
Not true. It hasn't been true for a few years now, simply because of the GPU price alone. And we're not even talking about the massive spike of this latest series. Simply GPU pricing has no margin when you can go buy a new PC pre-built for the price of a GPU graphics design or graphics processing unit. So, like, especially nowadays, where fucking GPU, I think the cheapest one you can get right now is like $500-$600, and it's gonna be the base series of AMD Radeons, which is still good. It's a good one if you're doing light gaming and streaming, but if you're doing business or heavy gaming, heavy streaming, heavy video processing, it's not designed for that. It's an entry level. You want NVIDIA? Just go buy a fucking pre-built.
Yeah.
Just go buy a pre-built.
Yeah.
I turned away a client actually 3-4 weeks ago because he wanted the NVIDIA 3080, and I was like, I mean, I could do that for you, but your pre-built computer that you can buy at Best Buy at this time was only like 1,200-1,300.
Mhm.
Or I can build a custom one, and you can choose literally all the parts you want, and you're gonna spend about 1,500 to 1,600. It's like, well, what the fuck? Why so much? Because you're literally picking out every component.
Yeah.
Whereas if you do pre-built, the hard drives, typically Toshibas, which are not fantastic. If they're not Toshibas, they're Lenovo or HP. Again, low quality hard drives, but they get the job done for what you need it to do. Mass
Mhm.
storage. But then you go and you just go buy some SSDs or M.2s. Done. But it's not practical anymore to do custom built unless you buy the PC itself, and then a couple years down the road you go, I'm gonna take the guts of this PC, move it into a new case simply for aesthetics.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not
And
it's
that's kind
not
of
worth
where
it.
I'm at. I'm not gonna build it. Obviously, I'm just gonna buy pre-built and then go from there because all I'm gonna use it for is strictly just streaming. Not doing anything else on it. I'm not uh, using it for business. I'm not using it for personal use or anything. I'm just using it
Yet.
strictly for streaming.
Yet.
That's all. That's all it is. I have a PC now that I use for streaming, but it's just a smaller HP that I use to connect PlayStation to that
Yeah.
through graphics card and everything else for whatnot. So
Yeah. I mean, I I
it's
I,
not bad.
I will say this, like, and this is more just for you, not anybody else, because I'm not doing this anymore. Like my PC, my tower, my case, um, it was it was just pure white with a glass panel on the right hand side. I literally have custom painted it simply so it's unique. It's just for me. It's no longer white. It has a black and teal grunge panel. You know, the '90s grunge look with my last name on it that I hand drew, I handcrafted. And then my glass has a bunch of dorky little gamer icons and emblems throughout the years. Again, because I can. But those two things alone, like, anytime I have a client who's like, I want custom build, cool. I'm telling you though, and like, sure, I'm losing money. I'm okay with that because I can sleep better knowing I save somebody significantly more money to go buy the part they need now. Like, go buy the $1,200 PC and then use the extra 300-400 you just saved. Go get two freaking M.2 SSD cards and go get a new CPU put into it. And you're good. You're golden. Whatever. I feel better. Sure, I'm costing myself like $300-400 out the window, but whatever. But I always tell everybody the same thing: of if you build a computer through me, tell me what artwork you want on it, and now you have a true custom rig. Versus this is just a white or this is just black. No, fool, let's get you like painted. Let's do this shit up right.
Yeah.
And it's so cool. I love doing that aspect of it. But that was my point. If you get PC,
Just bring it all back. Bringing it all back. Going full circle here.
I really wish I could get a graphic to just kind of pop up and be like, thought process, step 1, 2, 3, 7, 16, 24. Oh, back to 1. There we go. If you do get a PC and you want it painted, I can either show you how to do it because it's really easy via video, or send it my way. I'll send it back to you in like less than 3 days. Well, depends on how quick it ships back and forth. We'll say a week. It only takes me a day to do it, but a week. Because the USPS sucks. At least in my state.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, yeah. We'll see. I don't know. I want to make the jump, but again, it's costly, and trying to make sure to find the right one that I want and everything else too. So, I don't know.
We
Trying
may
to make
start a
that jump
GoFundMe.
is. Please help me buy more computer stuff so I can play video games.
It's where we
Please.
have less issues when we try to do this podcast. It's definitely not just me.
No. But you.
It's always me. Oh my god. So I feel like this is a proper way to kind of wrap it up. It's all been about Call of Duty, which that's fine. I knew it was gonna happen eventually. And I really want to talk to you about it because I was like, fucking Godzilla. Like, I literally just read that and watched a trailer like probably 20-30 minutes before getting on. Like, are you fucking serious? Fuck this shit. I hate it. But you, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know too much about it. You just placed second in a Call of Duty Warzone tournament or a Call of Duty multiplayer tournament?
It was a Warzone Rebirth Resurgence solos tournament that was put on by Z League. Z League is
Not sponsored, by the way. Just
I don't know. Free to reach out though. It's just I don't know how I found it, but they put on a lot of tournaments throughout the day. All you have to do is go on the website. What you want? They have Fortnite, they have Apex, they have Warzone.
Oh,
So
Apex,
if you
you
want to do any
say.
of them,
All right.
they do.
I'm listening. I'm
and
listening.
they have free ones. They don't cost anything. There's some that cost credits, which you can earn credits in the free ones as well. Which go towards you can also do it to win money. They had an $800 one the other day for
Jeez.
solos, and it was like $25 to get in. They don't cost a whole lot. But obviously, if you're
not
putting
bad.
more money in, your return is going to be a little bit higher. It's all skill-based matchmaking the best they
Skill-based as
can,
it
I
could.
guess. They do they do follow your KD. You kind of develop your own KD within their algorithm.
KD or
They're
KD
supposed
kill death
to
ratio.
have live scoring, but it didn't happen, and I complained about it the entire stream
That's hard to do though.
last time.
Like,
So it is, and
that's like
I get it, but I was complaining about it because they say, and they've done it before.
if you
This
advertise
last
it,
one
you have to do
was
it.
the
Like,
worst
that's-
one. Every other tournament I've ever done, I always have the score because it's your best two games,
Mhm.
and so if I pop off in the beginning and I know I've dropped 30 points in my best two games, at that point I'm like, probably not gonna get any better, so I can either end early, kind of jump over to screwing around with the stream and whatnot, and just kind of playing, having fun, and hop on with some other people, or I can grind the rest of the tournament and try and do it. But that one kind of threw me off. I ended up coming in second, lost by 1 point, 29-28,
But
and it kind of made me mad because I didn't know my score to kind of figure out where I was going. But it
figure out if you
happens.
need
I
to get
get it.
better. But
Yeah.
so okay, so I'm gonna kind of show my ignorance here. In other words, uneducated on this subject, and that's fine. But you said you're playing against other people. Of course, duh, multiplayer, Warzone, it happens. It's the whole purpose of it. However, are these other people, are these the same people in the tournament, or are these just random, like any other
It's not private
day?
lobby. It's just
It's
you
pure
load into a
public.
game, and
Mm,
they don't do private lobbies. You drop into just a regular game. So it's the game is going to be based off also your KD, but they group
yeah.
you per your KD in that. So you're running off two
No,
different KDs,
no,
so it
I
can kind of
get
screw you
that.
and help you at the same time.
Yeah, I get that.
But
I just didn't know if it was like a you 20 people are going to drop into this private lobby. In
oh
other
yeah,
words,
no.
no public interference whatsoever.
Mm.
It's more truly skill based, since your quotations earlier, but it's more generally skill based versus public is no different than if we literally just got into Warzone right now and we dropped. It's we are with whoever, and there. I don't give a shit what Call of Duty says. There is no true skill gap
Oh, there's not.
ranking. It doesn't work. The only game I've played that has a true somewhat skill rank is Apex, and even then, it resets. So, like, I
It should.
just Apex for example. Well, I hear me out to a degree. The reason why I say that is because imagine we'll take you and I. Imagine you hop into Apex right now, you and I. I've been playing it pretty steadily for the last 6 months. I'm not great by any means, but we hop in. My skill level is already a little bit higher than yours because you're a noob. You're brand new to it. You haven't played it. But then we have this a platinum guy come in. He's been playing this. He's grinding. He's fucking amazing. The problem with the reset is if you were to drop in and play rank, you would be with people who also had never played rank before this season. So everyone starts off at ground zero. But the problem with that is now you're going to drop in with people who've been playing the game since day one, who have probably hit Master or Predator several times over, and they are dropping into a literal newbie lobby. So while yes, the ranking needs to reset, that makes perfect sense. Not fighting that, the skill match setting inside that also resets, where it's based upon how many matches inside rank, for example, that you've played in this season. That's the aspect I don't personally agree with because it's not true ranking, it's just seasonal ranking. And the people who've been playing this since day one should not be in the same lobby as even myself, let alone you who've never played it. You should not be having to worry about just getting your ass wiped left and right, up and down to Kingdom Come by a Predator Master guy because season reset. And that's what they're fighting for right now. Of it should
And I
reset, but it shouldn't reset completely to that level. It should
can
be
I can
two.
see your argument at that as well, but at some point, how do you come to a level playing field and
That's the problem,
everybody
though. That's where
separates
that's where the
the strong
problem
from the weak
lies.
at that point, and then you move at that point too? It's if you're playing season, then
No,
yeah, that's how it's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
if you're doing seasons.
And the idea that's been positioned specifically to respawn is don't do a full blown seasonal reset. So like if you made it all the way to Pred, that's their top tier, and Pred's like less. I think it's like 1.1, 1.2% people who make Master get to Pred because there's a lot of factors that go into that. But they shouldn't reset from Pred all the way down to Bronze level 4. It should be maybe Pred and then knock it down 5 tiers or four
Are there
tiers.
perks or anything come with the
No,
predator and everything like that, or is it just ranking?
it's ranking based. It's all skill based, and you get like cool in game shit, and you have higher loot rate. You have like there's perks, but it's not like improvement perks or pay to win type perks. It's just well, you have a better chance of getting this skin for your gun or this skin for your legend or this emblem to show off. That's really all it is. So there's really no benefit to making Predator other than saying, "Yo, check me out. I made Predator. Fuck you, people." Um,
At that point, I mean, if you're doing it, then it keeps you from trying to do it again. If you hit that point, I think a
each
lot of people
season you get something
will hit
different.
that point. Okay,
No,
yeah,
no.
because a lot
Okay,
of people
so
hit the
you You can't. So, or I shouldn't say you can't. It is so Apex is a whole different breed. But this is also why Apex is kicking the ass of Fortnite and Warzone. Is the ranking system alone. So like everybody, well, not everybody. What they had like 70% of all Apex players made Master, which was a step below Pred. Once you get to Master, it's now more about what's called KP, your kill points, but then it's also your KDR. It's also how well you play. How like there's probably like 5 or 6 different factors that get you into even getting close to being a predator. And then once you get predator, you're there. You're golden. You're fucking amazing. It's a grind, and normally it takes people majority of the season to just get from master to pred, and even then, again, 1 to about 1.2% of people who make it into master actually make it into pred. It's their elite group because there's so many things that play into effect. It's not just like good job, you grinded for 90 days or you grinded for 4 months, you're good. It's you actually have to understand your legend. You have to understand their the weapon system, the mechanics, the rotations of the map. Like there's a whole understanding and educational side of the house that you have to understand before you can kind of get close to getting pred.
So you're not talking about the casual player. You're talking about more of the
Hardcore.
grinder, the hardcore
Yeah.
players.
The sweats, the tryhards. Yeah.
Yeah. So myself, I mean, I'm a casual Warzone player. I'm not a sweat. I'm not a tryhard. I'm just your casual get off work, get on later on at night when it's
You're an
sweaty as
adult.
hell.
You're an adult. You're an
Shouldn't say
adult.
that.
By definition, you're older than 18, you served in the military, you're an adult, you can drink.
I hate using that word. Yeah, I guess. Adult from time to time, I guess.
I identify as a kid. I have no bills.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's just one of those things. I think if you sit at the top for too long, you start to not care as much. But if you have to constantly grind to get back to it, that keeps you working to get to that and
It's
love of the
it,
game, I
it
guess.
keeps it interesting. I get that
Yeah.
perspective, but like the kind of my perspective of it is the fact like say you and I are sitting at the top of the pyramid. Season resets and now we're at the bottom. It's frustrating unless again you play with a solid group of team members every day, day in, day out. It's a whole different game at that point. But for the casual gamer that just dropped in with randoms to get to that high of a level and to reset and play with brand new players for the first time or people from a whole different lobby or a different skill set, it's frustrating because again, it's also the other side of that sword of I sat on top of the pyramid for so long. Yeah, I kind of got burnt out new season, but now it's a well, fuck. I gotta play with these dumbasses. Like they don't understand the rotation, and if you try to talk to them, they really don't talk because it's really fucking toxic community. But it's that double edge of cool. Everybody resets to zero, but at the same time, it's a fuck. Everybody resets to zero. Like
Yeah, and
should
it
I?
does. It does fall back into having that group to play with or those
Yeah.
ones to fall back on. I have a couple guys that'll play regularly. You play with a couple of before
Yeah. Yeah.
with us. So I mean, it's just some of those guys that are, and I do not by any means take it serious enough to
Care.
want to rage quit over it. Um, I don't.
It depends
I don't
for me.
complain about kills. I don't care about damage and like that. I strictly go into the game to win it. I don't care if I have one kill, you have 13. Okay, yes, you carried it, whatever. Well, we got the win.
There's something
Or
wrong
I
if
have
I have
6
13.
kills and the other person is up with one kill. I don't. As long as we get the win, in my opinion, that's all that matters. I could care less about how many kills I have. I got multiple wins, no kills. I mean,
I,
it just happens that
I
way. I
can
don't care
count how
about
many
kills.
wins I have in both Fortnite and Warzone on one hand.
But I mean, getting that win is just it's the one that you enjoy that more. It keeps you
Yeah.
wanting to do it. In my opinion, like I think I played for a year before I got my first solos win. My first solos win went nuts. Like I was on
Still, I don't
stream and
have
I
a
got my
solo
first
win
solos win.
on
I
anything
went
but Fortnite.
I went nuts because it was like I played probably the best game I'd ever played. I never played that well since then.
Yeah.
I had played it and I grinded it and I worked on it and finally I got it and I had a great game. I streamed it and everything and got that win and it felt great. You know, talking talk myself up about it, but it was just one of those things of you get excited about it
But
and you want to
it
continue to do it. It's the drug at that
yeah,
point. You
it's
get
not.
it.
I don't downplay it. I mean, don't try to all of a sudden downplay yourself. Like, uh, if you're a gamer and you're listening to this, like, you understand the high, the gamer high he's talking about. It's no
My
different
palms are
than
sweaty as
yeah.
shit the entire time too. So
It's no
don't let
different.
me.
It's no different than like a runner high or going to the gym and lifting the most you've ever lifted, hitting your max. Like it's a different. It's a dopamine rush, and it's amazing because like I get it. I get it, and I would not downplay it. So it sounds like you were hyping yourself up, and you went, "Wait, okay, it's not that big of a deal." You fuck.
Shit, I mean it's
You want to go see my recording? You no, it was live. That's the best part. We can go watch my live stream
Hmm?
where I won Fortnite. I won a solo. Keep in mind, a solo with build mode still on, and I won. And yes, I played some shitty tactics of camping at the last end, up high with the ground, builds,
have to
whatever.
as solos. I don't care who you are. You
Yeah,
have to. You have to at some point.
camping is not illegal. It's not wrong. It's called strategy, you dumb fucks.
I always drop
But
them with a tent, so no, it doesn't matter.
but I won, and you can literally see me like, I think it was kill three. So there's four of us left. I killed the third person, and you see me like you can watch my camera. I'm like, yeah, I fucking killed him. Look at that shit. Clipped it. I got so much hate for that kill, by the way, in my YouTube shorts and TikTok. So much hate. That's one of those where people are
Like
like, dude, what's the
you
point?
will.
Fuck you, whatever. I'm happy. I don't give a fuck. But then you see me go after person number two, and number two, number one are fighting each other, and I sneak up, literally third party them, and kill guy number two, and literally see player number one somehow zip lines or some shit ups to where I'm camping, and she comes after me, and I literally shoot her and attack her, and finally I throw a grenade that I thought it was a grenade, but it's like a explosion type where it just throws them across the map, no damage. So it launches her off my platform, and she lands on the ground. I'm like, fuck. Oh, spiderweb. Because it was a Spider-Man event. She was slinging,
Okay.
web slinging. And all of a sudden you see her web slinging from rock to rock to rock. I'm like, fuck, I gotta get down and get inside the circle and go hunt her down. And like the moment I killed that avatar, no, yeah, palms were sweaty. Like my heart was beating
Yeah.
ridiculously. And I was just like, if you look at the camera, I am probably maybe 6 inches away from it. And you just see the top of my hat. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, come on. Fuck, come on, come on. And biggest bullshit kill, by the way. I'm okay with it. Bullshit kill though, where I have my assault rifle shooting her. She's not cracked or anything. She still has full shield. And finally, I'm doing. And I will say, what like I said, it's a bullshit kill. I was being a douche. I was jumping around, jumping around. That's how petty I was being. It's like everybody else does it. Boom, 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 bouncing
Yeah.
around. Switch weapons. Maybe like 5-10 yards away from her. Switch weapons. Apparently had a shotgun. I didn't know about it. I forgot about it. I was sniping and switched my shotgun. Did not aim down sights. Did not scope at all. Just complete hit fire midair after a jump and got a headshot. And she dropped. And my emotions, my actions were just all over the fucking place. Again, you can see this on my YouTube channel, and you can see me. Like I clipped it, shared it everywhere. I saved the highlight. I blew it up everywhere. I think it's probably like number 5 on my most viewed videos. But I am acting maniacal in it. Just fuck yeah, like it's a whole
what it is,
different.
though.
It's so fun. Like, do I keep going back to
Yes,
Fortnite? Yeah. Do I hate
your palms are
Fortnite?
sweaty as
Fucking yeah.
shit. Yeah, I mean you're damn near hyperventilating, trying to get through the round, and it comes down to the 1v1, and you're just like, oh shit,
My fat kid was
and your
showing.
heart's your heartbeat's racing and everything. You're trying to figure out what to do.
Where's he
Watch
at?
the
Where's he at?
map,
Where's he
assess
at?
where
Where's he
they're at.
at?
Yeah, I have no
It's a small
idea. So
circle. He can't be places.
exactly. Yeah, it's just that whole thing, and a I've done some duo tournaments, I've done trios, and I've done quads tournaments, but the solos tournaments are fun as long as it's the right map. Like Verdansk ones were great. Caldera ones are horrible. I don't like them, and just because I hate that map. But Verdansk guns were okay. It definitely took a lot longer, but the Rebirth, Resurgence, Solos ones are a lot more fun just because you get that rebirth and it's a lot. And to be honest, it's better for stream too. There's a lot more
Yeah.
action, a lot more stuff going on. Stream stays interested, and just trying to get those kills and everything else just makes that whole tournament style fun. But Z League, I've done probably 10 to 15 tournaments.
Oh,
I've placed at the bottom on quite a few of them, and I've placed top five in quite a few also. Never first place, but I've come close. I think this last one was the closest one I've ever come. But
but do
Z
they
League
have
is a lot
rules?
of fun.
Do they have rules
That
about streaming though? Because like with
no,
stream sniping being such a big issue, especially within the Apex and Fortnite community. I don't think so much on Call of Duty since it's really hard to match up with somebody. Um, but like, do they have anything where it's like you have to like no skill screen sniping if you do, kicked out, banned, whatever, or do they have
no,
anything like you have to promote Z League if you're streaming the tournament?
no promotion of any kind. You can stream if you want. The names that people put on there aren't the stream names. Just put in whatever name you want.
Okay. No.
Don't there's it's just strictly like I do put in Roggle on there.
I was
So
like, I'm putting whatever fucking name I want.
yeah, so that's all it is, and you get put into a division. I think we had 16, 19 divisions in this last one, and like I think I was in Division 16. There's only five of us, and the top three ended up placing something. This one was a free one. That's one I sent you, and I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
I posted on Facebook the
yeah,
so close but so far away or whatever. But that was just like a meme one that they sent,
yeah.
and they just started that. Like the first place was Winter Chicken Dinner. And it was
Uh-huh.
Talladega Nights with Will Ferrell. So another ones
Shitty
that you
movie.
can do. Can, let that one slide. Um,
That one always gets reaction.
I was,
I waited. Yeah, I was like, I just saw you go. Yeah, yeah, and what did he say?
and
I'm
motherfucker.
sorry.
So it's
Are we gonna do this tonight?
you fucked me all up already. Um, Z League does do a great job with their tournaments. From my perspective, I haven't had a problem other than the live scoring last one. I get it; it happens. They're dealing with a lot of stuff that they do update
I
in
mean, that's
Discord. They
hard.
have their own Discord
That's
that
fucking hard.
no, and yeah, of course. I mean, especially if you're running 19 divisions and there's five, 2 to 5 people in each division.
Yeah.
Oh, and so I mean, you have a lot of people that are trying to keep up with it, but you've done a great job so far. I was frustrated with the last one, but hey, it happens. Um, the credits that I've
I'm writing it
earned
down.
can get me into other tournaments. You can win decent money. You're not winning like I think the last tournament that I think it was what $150,000 tournament that's one of the streamers put on, but you're not looking at that with these ones. It's just like you're
Yeah.
winning $80 here, $100 there. But I mean, it's still that's enough to turn around and put into another tournament, or you know,
Upgrade a
pocket
computer
yourself
part.
if you want, and then put it back into your stream. Or that's it. I mean, any stuff that I win with my tournament style or anything like that goes back into the stream.
Yeah.
So, and all that stuff. So everything I do related to streaming goes back into streaming. With
Yeah.
podcasts, everything like that. Everything goes back into the stuff that we do
Yeah. Yeah. I
because
mean, I'm the same way.
we're devoted to it. So that's how I am with it. And that's where it'll
But
stay, and it's fun.
I mean, that's legitimately how you would handle business. Like that's how it happens. Is you put it back into where the source comes from, because
Yep.
like it's no secret. I mean, if you're listening to this, it's a secret, I guess. But it's no secret because like I'm sponsored literally by Shell Shock CBD, and also an energy drink, and you're sponsored by Rogue energy drink, or sorry, you're affiliated with Rogue.
Yeah.
I'm affiliated with my energy drink. But like the money I make off the sponsorship alone, I put back into my stream. It's what helped build or reconstructed my computer, because it's not all just streaming where I get it from. I do advertise and I create advertisement. But then there's the other side of the house of like, again, you have to treat streaming like a business. So if you do tournaments like you do, and I'm gonna go look into Z League honestly and look at Apex and Fortnite, even
But
if I get racked up and down, whatever. Um, I play for the enjoyment of the game, and so do you. We're not sweats. We're not tryhards. We're people, not fucking dicks. But
well,
not in this aspect. That's just being a military member. That's it. Um,
Okay, true.
but like I run a graphic design studio. I literally just announced earlier this week that after having several people be like, "Hey, what more can you do? Like, can you do video production?" So I launched a video production side at my house, and now I'm taking in I'm sponsoring people. Sorry, I'm not taking in. I'm sponsoring people with my graphic design studio, and everything that comes from that gets put back into the studio, or gets put back into my stream, or gets put like very seldomly anything I make off of any of this gets put into my real life.
Mm.
If that makes sense, like except for the money I profit off of my business, that goes into real life, but not all of it.
Yeah, no, I mean that makes sense. I mean, because you have to take something from it for yourself, or you're not doing it for anything but what you're doing.
You have to reinvest it both in yourself and what you're doing. Like it's just,
Yes,
but I mean that's cool.
you have to.
Yeah. I didn't know. I think I knew it was the league. I think you mentioned that before. I don't know. I could have just been misreading it too, because that's very likely too.
Ideally, but if you do like a quads or duos tournament, you have to have a team. They don't pair you up. If you do a duos, you have to have somebody else to play with, or same with trios, quads.
I'm not
or
looking into
solo.
it then, because there's no solo on Apex.
You don't have solo?
No, it's trios and duos. So
Really?
like I do really well in Apex Arena, but that's trios. That's 3 people. I suck ass at Battle Royale. So like I will quick, like if I drop into Apex, I kid you not, you can watch past recordings, everything. I will type out majority of the time of, "Sorry, you're gonna have to carry me."
I guarantee if you put the word out, you could probably get 1 or 2 guys to jump on with you and do it. They're fun. I mean, it's no different than just playing a regular game.
I can go through one of the Discord servers, one of the military Discord servers I'm a part of, and easily find whoever. Like it's not hard. It's just a matter of the timing. But that's still whatever. So
They go from midnight to midnight.
yeah,
I mean,
so
it's
even easier
throughout the entire day. So find whatever works for you and jump in. And if you do sign up for it, the cool thing about it, if you sign up for it, you can't make it. You can. I mean, obviously you don't have to be in it. They're not going to dock you for it. But you can cancel it, and I believe if you having to put money into it, you get the money back as long as you're in a timely manner.
Probably 24, 40 hours minimum.
Actually, I think you can do it within 30 minutes. But actually starting.
Oh damn!
Once you pull out before that, so I think I don't remember. I haven't done any money ones, but I think it's what I read about it. But yeah,
Again,
they
not
allow you to
sponsored.
cancel it and pull out. So
But you want to sponsor a Z League? I'm just saying, we're not gonna say no.
no way. Go ahead.
Actually,
Z League, reach out.
if anybody wants to sponsor us, we're not gonna say no.
No,
That's
no way.
stupid. Oh,
Take anybody.
I can't. I take that statement back. So, as a streamer, I don't know if you ran into this yet, because I know you've only been streaming for like a couple years. COVID, essentially. I've been streaming for a while, but I also do lots of social media, as you know. And I always get reached out by these little, we'll say wonky, put it nicely, these little wonky small businesses that I've never heard of. Like, never in my life would I ever have thought this was a thing. But I kid you not, and I showed my wife this message last night. I got it on Instagram, and it was from, and just where everyone can understand me, Jew, Jew, Jew Goth Jewelry. So,
You've got to send me a picture of whatever jewelry they have, because I need to know what a Jew goth jeweler
right?
peddling.
Right? Okay, so that was problem number 1. Like, what the fuck is this? I'm pretty sure those two don't go together.
Do they?
I mean, I only know a few. I don't think they go together.
You checked it out, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I did check that. I responded no. But
No.
here's the reason. There's also another one that's really funny. But so they reach out to me and they're like, "Hey," and it's always the same fucking spiel, which means it's copy and pasted. But they go, "Hey, my name is whatever. I work for the company Jugoth, jewelry. And we, after going through your profile, bullshit, after going through your profile, we see that you are truly dedicated and you take respect in your content. And we think you are a perfect person to bring on board to represent our Jew goth jewelry. And they gave a whole little spiel, like the commission breakdown and everything. And my ass is over here. One, I'm busting up laughing. I had to show my wife. But I'm busting up laughing. I was like, what the fuck on my Instagram page made you think, one, I'm into jewelry. Two, that I'm of that denomination. Three, I'm religious of any aspect. Okay, I got cross tattoos. Fine, you got me there. But what the fuck on my Instagram page makes you think I fall into any of those categories? Seeing as, one, I'm a heavier set guy. We don't typically model. Two, you go to my Instagram right now, you will find video games. You will find my graphic design side of the house every now and then. You will see me grilling or smoking meat. You will see me cooking something or hanging out with my kids, either one. And what in that paramount of fucking evidence says jewelry? Let alone what in that fucking evidence shows you, man, you would be really good at model for Jew goth jewelry. Yeah, let's get him. Let's get this pasty ass white boy to do Jew goth jewelry.
I don't know. I'm looking at Jugoth right now online, and I think the
Shut the fuck up.
the thick black strap around your neck with the cross hanging down, that would look great on you. You could pull it off.
There's no way there on this fat neck. You see the shirt? Look, even Mario has a hole.
There's extenders that they have. There's even a spiked collar one. I mean,
Chokers went out of fashion in the early 2000s. Okay, let the 90s die. Let the 90s die. Stop bringing this shit back. It was fun. Just let it die. God.
I mean, there's cross earrings.
But here's the thing, though. That one, I'm going to have to study Hebrew, but I'm pretty sure the cross is not in there in the Christian way, but could be wrong. I'm going to go talk to my friend, actually. He'll know. But anyways, that's not even the worst, like, sponsorship deal I got or was requested to join. I got one, I forget the name of the company, but it was a men's grooming. And you know what I'm talking about. Not facial hair. No, nay. Nether regions. And it was a trimmer. And their advertisement is a tennis ball. And they go, look, it shaves so close to the skin and doesn't nick. And they shave a tennis ball. Again, same spiel. Hey, this is XYZ. We think you'd be a perfect candidate to represent and help us with our marketing for wherever their company name is. I forget them. But they always reach out to me at least once a month. So I'm sure I'll get one this month. Would you be interested in joining us? And every trimmer that gets sold, you'll make 20% off to sell. Here's the problem with it, though, okay? Not the fact that it's men's grooming. Whatever. Cool. I'm okay with it. Here's where my headspace goes to. With Shell Shock CBD, I can literally go onto my shelf right now and pull off any product. I got the gummies, I got the candies, I got the oils, I got the dog treats, the cat treats, I got it. How the fuck am I going to advertise live this trimmer? Other than just saying, look, a trimmer, tennis ball. I can't just be like, hold on, let me stand up. All right, you see my junk right here? You see my taint? We're just gonna... Nope, sorry. I shaved last week. It's not in right now. We'll give it 2 or 3 weeks, and I'll be shaving. Like, DMCA wouldn't be a problem. It would just be nudity.
I mean, you could probably get around it.
No. It's against YouTube terms and conditions. It's against
cover.
everybody's terms and conditions. Everyone's except OnlyFans.
Now Manscaped.com. It's made it.
That's who it was. It was Manscaped. Thank you.
With their lawnmower and everything that they have, they've made it.
God, just so wonky. I didn't even get finished my second half of my surprise, by the way.
Save it for the next one because I think the next episode that we do should do the trivia that we talked about.
I don't
You
have
have
the
something.
sodas.
You
I
have
don't.
something coming to you that will help out with all of this.
All
So
right.
you
Well,
can't run from it.
I can't run regardless. I have bad knees and I'm fat. What the fuck do you expect me to do?
Good. So this
From
manscaping
from
company
Luke.
reached out
Oh,
and I'm sending you stuff.
I'm just saying
But yes,
they are always looking. If you're a streamer or a content creator and you want a sponsor or a brand affiliate, Manscaped is looking always.
yeah,
In the middle of the month, I always get one, and I have to respond with, "I'm sorry. As much as I would love to partner with you, I have a hard time doing live advertisement or making personal marketing campaigns for this. So I'm sorry.
just me. I'll do it.
You
You can
do it.
do
I'll
this.
drop in the description of YouTube.
But I
Fucking
think
do it.
I think the next one will do it because you kind of teased it a little bit with the trivia you did tonight. I think
I'm
the
not even
next
done. I'm not even
episode, I
done.
think we can do it, and it'll be entertaining.
All right.
Definitely.
Well, yeah, because I think the next episode, depending upon if we can get them on or not, I want to do an. You and I have talked about this offline as well. Doing an esports edition, because I don't think while many people get the concept and grasp the basic understanding of what esports is, there's a lot more to it. Um, so I definitely would love to do an esports edition if it's 50-50 or whatever. Um, and somehow you fucking know a esports coach, which
Definitely. Yeah.
fucking I don't know how the shit that happened other than Rocket League, but whatever. I think that'd be really cool, really fun to do. And
Yeah.
then
We'll get it figured out. We'll do
yeah,
it.
yeah, we'll do it sometime.
I think
And
we
then
got that and then the trivia, and Keith got one too lined up somewhere in the near future.
say that one more time. What?
I think you have one lined
Oh
up in the
yeah,
near future as well.
yeah. I have somebody who wants to hop on. This really, I mean, this really got guys and gals, people, you listening, watching, whatever.
It, they, them. There we go. I think we covered
Fucking
everything.
pronouns. Um, literally anybody who wants to be on this podcast of craziness, you just have to hit us up. Two guys, one gamepad, or two gamepad on Twitter. Just hit us up because like literally we have two people lined up. I had to. There are rules, okay? You can't just come on here and be toxic. I will say that because I had somebody reach out to me actually a couple weeks ago at the end of episode 4/3.5. Because I posted out there, I said, "Hey, who wants to come on? Who wants to talk about games?" I had somebody come on. He's like, "Oh yeah, man, I got some shit to say about this and that," and he just like went off, like full on to the point. I looked at it on Discord and went,
Yeah. No,
no,
we're not a rant podcast. Granted, we
like
do run our rants, but
I didn't even reach out to him. I posted in my groups on social media everywhere, and this guy reached out to me. He contacted me. I did not contact him. He contacted me, and that's how he started it. Was I got some shit to say about, and I was like, oh my god,
well,
what
first
the?
off, how wide do you think our audience is to where it's gonna get out? Because I mean,
Well, it's not. It's not. I do it on my personal stuff too.
yeah,
I do it on
yeah.
Cybermerc Sig. I do it on Design by Sig. I do it on Retro Veteran Media. Um, so I mean, I've been established in some places.
I mean, if he's trying to like reach Activision to complain about Godzilla, you're not it's not gonna happen, bro. I mean, it's not gonna happen. Trust me, I've
By the time
set
it
up
reach,
flares.
by the time it reaches them, again, we'll probably be retired in
King
a
Kong will
nursing
be
home.
there. I don't know, but I think the next episode we should look at some of that stuff. It'll
Oh
be
yeah.
fun.
I mean,
Sure.
if anybody's got any ideas too, comment, review, leave us shit. Let us know, man. We are more than happy to accommodate and talk about anything really.
Yeah, rate and review it. I mean, I haven't seen one comment yet on YouTube.
No, yeah, man, dude. I barely get comments unless I'm on my lives, and even then, I don't have live replay comments set up because it looks like I did it on one, and if you watch it, it looks so weird because you will be watching my YouTube video and you have to actually pay attention to chat now. Because I will be talking, rambling on about some story or some bullshit, and somebody comes in chat. So I'm talking with chat. But when you watch YouTube, you don't see chat unless you specifically pull it onto the screen or you're watching on a computer and you're in theater mode. Like, so it looks like I'm fucking psychotic because I'll be talking, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, you're absolutely right. That's a great game. I love this aspect, blah blah blah. And I'm back to my game, and then I'm going back to the comment, but you don't see the comments. So you're just like, who what's going on here? And probably the funniest comment I had is somebody's like, I don't know what the fuck you're taking, but if you're selling it, let me know. And I was like, oh, well,
Shock CBD.
Yeah, that's literally what I do. It's like, well, I mean, I didn't take anything during the stream, but D8 and D9 are legal, so, you know.
In Kansas, they are. You can't get in Iowa.
No, you can. I just have to ship it to you. I know how to get around it. You can't order it. Don't do it. It's illegal.
Exactly. Don't do illegal things.
We're not recommending that. Okay.
Oh.
I got. It's not for this one, but one episode I got. We're gonna discuss morals because I am married to a walking contradiction of morals, and I think it's hilarious.
If she doesn't listen to this, I hope you make it to the next podcast.
Oh, I will. She knows. I call her out all the time. All the fucking time. And it's hilarious. But she's like, well, if you just, yeah, it'll be for a podcast. And I promise you it's hilarious. Because it's like, I will sit there and laugh. And she's not funny. It's funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And my children are picking up on it. And they're laughing.
Yeah, so I think we got some exciting stuff coming in.
Oh,
the
yeah.
next few shows.
We're going to do
for sure.
A dad episode one.
It should be fun.
Probably in June for Father's Day. That'd be a good one, actually.
That one I'm looking forward to because I think that one you're gonna have to plan something bigger for that one. I think Father's Day.
No, it'll be it's gonna be like it's like being a dad and a gamer and a streamer and everything because like you got everyone listening. You gotta understand. Late 80s, 90s early 90s babies, and grew up in the industry boom of gaming. And it's just one of those things of like, I personally, I'll elaborate more in June, but I personally find it so fascinating to be playing games when I was a kid, teenager, adult, married with kids. And I find it fascinating because now my oldest is she's comprehending, she's understanding what's going on and everything. And I think this past summer, she's like, Dad, I want a video game. Cool. We got one off the Nintendo Switch because easy controls and everything. But to see her constantly come up to me, whether it's Pokemon that she sees me playing, or probably the funniest one is like the other night when you and I were playing Call of Duty, she walked in and she's like, what are you doing? Playing Call of Duty. I have to explain to her what Call of Duty is and the fact that Dad keeps dying because he sucks ass at it. And just the responses I get, or the fact that she's so involved in it. Like, to me, I love that. I love that aspect. The wittiness is probably my favorite part. Like, again, I died a lot when we played Call of Duty. Why do you keep dying, Dad? Because I suck. Oh, you shouldn't suck anymore.
Okay.
I'm trying. Okay.
No problem. Thank
I'm
you.
trying.
Your innocence keeps you alive. We'll go from there.
You're still living. You get fed. You go to school. I'm doing good at something. Just not staying alive in the video games. Back up. Yes. Fucking 5 years old. We got essentially what we're saying is we got lots of stuff in store, and your guys' and gals, everybody's comments, reviews are all greatly appreciated, negative or positive. I want to hear them all because we want to involve you guys. And whether Roggle or Rachel knows about it or not, I
said I'm done. I'm leaving the podcast. I'm out.
You fuck this shit. I'm out.
Fuck you.
Fuck this.
Cool.
Fuck that.
Fuck you. I'm out.
I'm looking into a lot of different aspects of this. Simply just kind of expand and get us to the point where we can sit back and enjoy, and hopefully this takes off. I would love nothing more for this shit to take off and just be amazing.
Yeah.
Um, I would love my stream to take off. Actually, I would love that a little bit more than this, but I think this would be fun because two military veterans, you don't get much more funner than that. That's right. Grammar
You
Nazis
use
come
words
after
like
me.
funner.
Much more funner. Okay.
Much more funner
If you're
than
gonna
stuff.
quote me correctly using incorrect
Not funner.
verbiage. God, it's so much more funner. You're the stupidest person, God.
The dumberest
We
way of talkings.
Dude, we gotta do a movie night too. Not watching a movie.
Well,
We got, and we'll start off with how shitty fucking Talladega Night is. Um,
yeah, and I'm leaving this fucking podcast.
I think what we're saying, everybody, is we're done for the night. I hope you all have
Yeah,
a
let's get the fuck out of here. Let's wrap this shit show up.
That's what your mom said when she's giving birth to you. Anyways,
Damn it, you're right.
damn it. Damn it, Becky. Shut up. If you're not already following us on social media, make sure you follow us on really everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at 2guys1gamepad. Follow us over on Twitter at 2gamepad. While you're over there, go find the person who's using 2guys1gamepad and report them for impersonating us, so where we can get that back. Or Elon Musk. I know you're trying to buy Twitter out, so if you could give us our handle,
Sponsor.
that would be. Yeah, I'll take a fucking sponsor. Yeah.
I mean,
If
that's
Elon
what
Musk,
sponsors.
if I don't care if it's Tesla, SpaceX, you sponsor us, and I will tell you, I will fucking fly wherever you need me to fly, and I don't like flying at all. So don't bring the Air Force into this. We will talk about that in another episode. But follow us over on social media. Leave the comments, leave the reviews. Let us know what's going on. Let us know whether you hate Rachel over here, or you hate me, or you love us, or you like us, or you want more information. Let us know. We'd be happy to converse with everybody. And of course, check us out streaming. I'm currently and forever will be on YouTube at CyberMercSig. Roggle is over on Twitch.
Dark side.
The dark side. The toxic side. If you watch
Toxic
episode 3. For now. So, but come check us out. We'd be greatly appreciated. I promise you, we are. And of course, like and follow and subscribe, and we hope to see you real soon. Here's Rachel with his sign-off message. So,
We'll see y'all later.
all right, everyone, take care and have a wonderful week. We'll see you on the next episode.